especially eat.
Okay, yeah, I think so too. Okay, so we think about like, I think to me, I feel like polygamy and open relationships are common, but I don't like the polygamy topic. I hate that topic, so I'm gonna leave that to where it's at. But open relationships, I mean, I was offered to be in an open relationship. This guy, because of our distance, he was like, so how about we just be in an open relationship? I'm like, did you just ask me to be your girlfriend, but in a non-traditional way? Like,
so you would just say no?
Yeah, I said no. because I'm like, okay, so how does an open relationship work? Like, what are the rules?
I guess like you just be with the person, and yet like you still have your fun on the side, but you can't like bring it home.
Okay, so that would be your rules. So I asked some people, I'm like, okay, so what will be the rules? Like, I went on like Instagram poll and was like, what are the rules? What should there be rules in an open relationship? Some people, 75% people said yes, and then like the other half said no.
I believe like when people have kids, and like I know the comedian Believe, she's in an open relationship.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's mentioned it plenty of times on interviews. And the fact that like her and her husband, like they can't bring their significant other at home around their kids, stuff like that. So I feel like that is like a rule to have. Like you don't want mommy and daddy to be like, who's that auntie Ben and Uncle Monique?
Like who? But how does that work? So like, are there rules like Okay, so I was thinking like, okay, maybe what would my top 5 rules be? But like, I don't know. Yeah, you can't bring them home, but so you're allowed. So you guys are together in this relationship. Is it still like a relationship of your? I don't know. I can't even describe it. I think that it's like. I think that's over. I don't really know about it.
Well, that's something you and your partner would have to like.
So I guess it depends on like who the person is and who not.
But then again, like a lot of people don't want that though either.
Some people don't. I was watching the movie. Did you see the movie Love by the 10th Date? It's like a newer movie, but Lifetime had it on their like.
Oh,
with Megan Good.
Because Kelly Rowland was in there. I love
Kelly. Yeah, and Carrie Hilson was in an open relationship, but she was married and it was open, and it was just like.
But it got tricky when she brought another man in there.
Yeah, for like sexual things, but I wouldn't do. I mean, I don't know. But he didn't want to be in an open relationship, so it really depends on who the person is and what they. I asked somebody, would you limit who the person sleeps with? And he was like, yeah, no, I wouldn't limit that. But that's just too much.
So when you say rules of a relationship, the only thing I can think of is like if you have kids like that, don't bring them around the kids.
But if you don't have kids, let's just say like at our age, like no kids, we're young and having fun, we're in an open relationship. Is this open relationship like me and you are still together? And yes, like we're in a relationship, but you're still allowed to go do what?
See, like, okay, so I have this thing, if I'm in a relationship and if I like go out of the state or the country, then I'm like doing whatever I do. Only because because I am not in Pennsylvania, so like I'm not that person. I'm not like committed to someone. Like say I went to like Punta Cana this year. Mm-hmm. I did what I did in Punta Cana because like even though I really wasn't with someone, but I was talking to somebody.
Okay.
But I still did my thing because one, I'm in a whole other country.
Like we good.
So like I'm not gonna tell you, and we just go from there.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I have my rules, but I'm gonna share my rules when we come back from a little break. I'm gonna play a little song so I can get my mind together. But I do have I have top 5 rules. So over this break, I want you to think of your top 5 rules for an open relationship.
All right.
Okay. Do you have a song preference that you would like to listen to?
It's Lotto.
Really like the song? Okay, good, perfect. All right, we'll be right back on the Imperfect Talk Show. Oh wait, I have to make sure. I was thinking that you should have slid over a little bit because
you can't see me over there.
Yep. Picture on. Oh, perfect. Okay, so welcome back to the Imperfect Talk Show here on Monaco Radio. Music and Minds. Me, I'm in here with. I'm sorry, I was going to say Ronald again. Sorry.
Just take that.
So we're here talking about open relationships, and I said I was going to share my top 5 rules when we came back to get an idea. So my top 5 rules would be honest. Number 1, even though it may like hurt my feelings, like just be honest. If you didn't answer the phone for me one night because you were with another girl, I'd rather you just be like, I was with somebody else.
Right.
What do you think? Honesty, right?
Yeah.
Wait, I gotta see you. There you go. Okay. And then number 2 would be for me. Like I remember I was talking to the guy Kev. And you know the sad thing about it, the guy Kev is the one I'm putting out government and everything.
Yeah, what if a guy Kev's in a relationship?
Alright, so now he's the one who asked me though. I'm just being honest. He's the one that asked about the open relationship thing. And I'm like, and it's, you know, the sad thing is because our mind, the mindset is that makes sense. So, because even me, I was like, oh, that might work. We could probably do something like that. Because sometimes I feel like it, sometimes I don't feel like it. Sometimes I want to have somebody to talk to. Sometimes I don't want to talk to you at all. Right. So I think it works. So I kind of considered it. So I was talking about, like, well, what would the rules be? And he was like, well, I don't really know. So the second one was also always, like, I always come first. No matter what. Like, I'm always coming first. Like you have to, and I think you should tell the other person, like, this is, like, I'm in an open relationship, but she comes first. What you think?
But, like, how will he decide, like, if he grows more attached to that other person?
That's the sucky part. But then, you know, you think about it, people do that anyway. Like, people are in open relations.
That's like a married man when he goes and find him, like, a dip on the side. That woman on the side becomes more important than a wife, but that means he's actually leaving a wife, but she becomes more valuable for some reason that she's giving something that the wife's not giving.
Right. So, I mean, like, what do you do in those situations? There's nothing you can do. Like, you're just not it.
No, you can either stay and be dumb or just bow out gracefully.
So you think it's dumb to stay?
Yeah. Especially if stuff becomes tangled up and the respect's not there no more.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so sick. I feel like that happens on a normal. Like, you could just be in a relationship where it's monogamous and you guys are just together and it's just you guys, but they cheat and then there's always going to be someone. There's probably going to be someone else that has their heart more than you have it now. So it's like either way.
So why stay there? Because that person's heart somewhere else. It's not with you no more.
Right. But then there's the guys that always just still try to stay and make it work even though they're cheating.
It's just being selfish. That's what we do.
You said that's what we do.
Just selfish.
Yeah. I mean, okay. And I think that number 4, not as a rule, would be like limiting what the other person does.
But you can't do that.
I know, because it's open.
Can you? But not even that, but like you tell a grown adult, like you can't do this at this time and at this place. Like I want you here and there and there. Like you're now becoming a person's mom. Like you're not that person's partner.
That's why I don't want to be in a relationship at all because all of this is just tricky. I don't want to be in a relationship because you can still go do whatever you want to do whether we're monogamous or not. So all I did was give you a free pass to act the fool. But basically,
but it's not so much acting the fool if their respect is still there.
But yeah, I guess. I wouldn't do it. I don't think I would be able to do it.
I don't know. Depending on how life works out and how stuff turns out, who knows what may happen.
I don't know.
Because like you can definitely be with. It's almost like a wrong time, right place.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you're in a relationship with someone and someone you knew from your past, but you're in a relationship already, and like this person was supposed to be your soulmate at the time, but like it was the wrong place. But now you're in a time of your life where it's like you're in like limbo, like you're not really so much happy with the person you're with, but like this person, like they have done something to your heart that captures you. So therefore, it's like that person got you.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. So then, what do you do in those situations? You just leave the person that you're with?
I mean, you like let them down gently, because like you're just not like there no more. You're not in love anymore. Like,
but that's important. Communicate. I don't even know what communication is.
But like you said, honesty and trust is also key.
Yeah.
Because with communication, you gotta trust the person.
Right.
Like if I tell you I was there, you're gonna believe me because like you trust me and I'm communicating
I trust
to
you.
you.
And so I have no reason not to trust you. Exactly. That's the biggest thing. Like I have to trust you until I have no reason not to.
My trust is messed up.
Really?
Yeah, my trust is messed up. Because in myself, like sometimes I don't really trust myself.
So here you go trust somebody else.
Exactly.
That's true. I don't know. I think so I couldn't even come up with 5 rules. Do you have 5 rules? If you were in an open relationship, what the rules would be? We know that honesty is like definitely number 1.
Yeah, honesty is definitely 1. Like I said, trust, communication, but also don't get someone that looks better than me.
That's a good rule. That would probably be my rule. Like nobody. You can't date nobody that looks better than me. But then wouldn't you be annoyed? Like, you're giving this ugly person some time? No, you wouldn't care because they're not better looking than you.
They're not better looking. And if that person give you money, bring that money over here.
Yeah, let's split this.
Yeah, exactly.
So then that becomes a partnership.
We're already in a partnership, though.
Do you know that a lot of relationships, though, are partnerships?
Of course.
Like, Beyonce and Jay-Z may be business and partnership.
Everything is 50-50, though.
Yeah.
Everything is 50-50, so, like, there's already a partnership. So.
That's true. I don't know. I'm just real iffy on it, but that's a good rule. That'll be one of my rules. Like, they can't not look better than me. Like, are you serious?
Nah, don't go.
I'm not having no competition.
Don't go looking at an entertainer and none of that shit. Don't go look at someone that makes more money than me because they do. You better bring some of that over here.
Right. That's true. Okay. Well, those are the rules. Those are the top 5 rules. So honesty, I still come first. Nobody better looking than me. And so then you can't limit certain stuff. So then that means we only have 3. Trust. We still have one more missing.
Don't bring it home. Like, don't bring it to my bed because that's our secret place.
Yeah, don't bring it home.
Like,
so when let's say home, also meaning like, don't bring this. When you come in this door or when you're with me, that person is cut off.
Exactly. The second you walk into the door, I don't know that person. That's you out there. So your mind's now because you walked into.
Don't be answering. Don't be sneaking in the bathroom, texting back. I would go off.
That goes back to respect, though.
Just respect. Okay, so respect. That's the 5th one. Respect.
There you go.
So it's all under one tree. Okay. So that's it. That's the top 5 rules of being in an open relationship. I think we're good. I think that's perfect. Okay, and I also want to talk to you about do you know Toya Wright? She was married, and wasn't she giving her husband like a free pass to cheat or?
But she said that she didn't really say that.
Oh, she did say that.
Yeah, but I just feel like what is a pass?
Is that smart though?
No, because basically you're saying it's okay to go cheat.
Because they're gonna do it anyway, so you might as well fix in your mind.
I think like people got the mindset that everyone's gonna cheat. Like if you walk into a relationship with that mindset that you're gonna cheat, that person's gonna cheat because your mindset is already set. You're gonna cheat on them.
You're right.
I'm not saying like go into being naive, but like don't go into like
thinking so negative. It's gonna happen. Okay, you're right. I'm just like, I don't know. I think I get scared by it. I'm like, oh my god, what if you do something wrong? Cause I'm already a tough cookie. Like I'm already
what if you do something wrong? Like you put like so much pressure on the other person. But what if you do something wrong?
I know. I don't know. I know I probably would.
All right, so like why is when that person does something wrong, it's the end of the world.
It wouldn't be. It really
when you do something
be.
wrong, it's like, oh, I just stepped on a flower.
It wouldn't be. I would take the responsibility. I would be like, okay, well, yeah, I did that. That's why I think that I'm.
But that's when you communicate it.
Okay.
Like, you communicate like, yo, you messed up, and hey, I messed up too.
And then you guys move on.
And then you move on. But that's if you can move on. Because if you can't move on, then like the relationship is done.
It's done. It's chopped.
Because you can't get over the fact that this person messed up, and they probably can't get over the fact that you messed up.
And then that's just it after that.
It's just done.
Okay. Well, we'll be back with more of this topic after this break. But I'm gonna play "Pull Up" by The Star. Did you listen? Do you like this song?
Yeah, I like this song.
Oh, good, perfect. Yay! Here we go.
That's not pull up. That's not pull up. That's you doing.
So we did say fan of Lyrica. I'm a fan. I like the album a lot. But okay. So to wrap up the Imperfect Talk Show today, open relationships. We have our top 5. So if we decide one day, like, you know what, let's just try an open relationship out. We have our top 5 rules.
Right.
So you want to go ahead and repeat them for our listeners?
Yeah. So 1, honesty. You gotta be honest with me.
Honesty.
2, respect.
Respect me.
Let's respect our relationship. 3, you gotta communicate this.
Communicate.
4.
I think this 4 is my favorite rule.
The person can't look better than me.
Number 4, the person cannot look better than me at all. Like, no.
And 5, keep it outside of our bed.
Keep it outside. So when you're with me, this person does not exist. Like, he or she
that
or
works
he's
for both sides. If I'm with someone, you don't know that person.
Okay. Okay, so do we decide whether we're telling the other person?
Oh, we want to tell them though. Yeah, if we're in an open relationship, we want to tell them like I got someone, but I don't want to know their names, where they live at, what kind of car they drive, where they no.
I think you're on your own with that one. I want to know everything.
Why though?
Oh, that's true. Why? Because what's it gonna do?
Because then you become insecure.
That's true. So it's better not to know.
Exactly. Because then you start asking, well, how is Jerome doing today?
I would. That would be me. I'd be like, so what's up with the girl? Where's she at today?
Exactly. Like, that's not what this relationship is about.
It's not supposed to be about that. Okay, that's right. So I guess the less you know, the better.
Exactly.
The less you know, the better. Okay, so those are the top 5 rules if you do decide to be in an open relationship. Those are the rules. So, I never even read to you my other responses. I'll have to put them in my video. I'll put them in the video and then I'll tag you in it and all that stuff. But yeah. So that wraps up the Imperfect Talk Show for this Friday.
I had fun.
Thank you for coming. I think Ron and I are about to be like besties.
Yeah, we're about to be co-hosts.
Oh, that would be good. Who knows? We never know. Okay, so everyone have a great weekend. I have a little weekend song. I want you to hear it. This camera stays put. I play this before the weekend is over. I mean, before at the end of my show all the time for the weekend. But yeah. So okay, whenever this decides to work. Okay. Wait, where's it at? This happens to me all the time. Here it goes. All right, so everyone have a great weekend. Bye, Ryan. I'll see you.
See you later.
Next week. See? Why? No, I don't think it's a